I just want flex, don't need stress in my life. Avoid the yawa, I no want queue for the bank. Sharp, sharp, I don't open an account. Digital bank, we get the power, now vault. I pay my bills easily, I'm running things like a boss. Collect a loan with no collateral. Vault is the answer, vault is the way, vault is the answer, from Polaris Bank. Vault is the answer, vault is the way.
Take control. Download VULTe by Polaris Bank. That's VULTE. Visit the Google Play Store or Apple Store now. VULTe is available to Polaris and non-Polaris Bank customers. VULTe by Polaris Bank.
Can we be seated, please? Good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Shaitan Atigari, and I will be your host this Tuesday morning. We are here for a very special event, and we're kicking off right now. But before I start, I would just like to say a few things, safety protocols. We are in the Abara Amazonia or Grand Ballroom. It has one exit, which is the entrance in case of any emergency. If the fire alarm goes off, please note that the muster point is in front of Eco Signature by VIP car park area. Please do not use the elevator during the fire alarm. Use the exit stairs at both ends of the corridor. Also, note that there is an in-house clinic in case of any emergency. There is a doctor and a nurse on ground, so if you see anybody having a health emergency, just refer to any of the safety personnel. The restroom is after the exit door, towards your left, on the right corridor. Personal belongings, phones, laptops, bags, and valuables should be in safe custody. Now we may begin. I'm going to call on the chairman to make his opening remarks. I'm calling on Mr. M.K. Ahmad, OON, for his opening remarks. A round of applause that makes it great to say. A round of applause.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, indeed it's an honor and privilege to be here with you this morning. On behalf of Polaris Bank, I want to welcome each and every one of us. For us, this is a milestone in our effort to build a digitally-led brand that is retail-based. We started this journey over 3 years ago, and the aspiration for us is to ensure that we have a digital bank. And indeed, this is a build up of what we started about 3 years ago. If you recall, we had launched our brand sometimes 3 years ago. And based on the experience and the lessons we have learned, we believe we're good to go in terms of having a digital bank. Of course, as you are aware, this product is called VULTe. And for us as bankers, we know what VULTe is, and I believe the GND will explain to us what it means. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let's sit down, let's relax, let's listen to our colleagues, and let's introduce the digital bank for Nigeria. We believe we have achieved a lot aspiration is to be one of the best, if not the best, digital bank in Nigeria. And given our pedigree, it's a bank that has provided services, the experience of which is unparalleled in our industry. We believe this is going to further support and reinforce our aspiration. So on behalf of the bank, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I would also call our next colleague to come and tell us what this run is all about. So once again, we are welcome, and once again, thank you. And indeed, we deeply appreciate for creating an opportunity for the Director General of their time to be here with us today, at least to witness this epoch-making event. Once again, thank you very much, and God bless.
Can we give him a round of applause as he makes his way back to his seat? Thank you very much. That was the chairman giving his opening remarks. And as he said, we're going to be having a colleague of his joining us on stage. Before I continue, I need to remind you that this is a COVID-19 safety event. So that means you have to make sure your mask is on, you're sanitizing your hands, and you are not, your mask is on and you're sanitizing your hands and you're keeping a safe distance from your neighbors. So let's move on now to the next person who is going to be coming on stage to give his keynote address and speaking about the Managing Director and CEO, Mr. Innocent C. Ike. A round of applause for him as he makes his way.
Good morning, distinguished ladies and gentlemen.
Morning.
I was just wondering if we're not excited yet, and I'm sure there will be a lot of excitement. So I expect that we will build momentum as we progress. First is to say thank you for being here today to support us and witness what our chairman has aptly described as an epoch-making event. And just like he has said, this is one of the important milestones that define our corporate transformation and our digital journey as a digitally led retail bank. What's the vault? Because he said, he has asked me to, he's given an assignment. What's the vault? The vault is what they call a paramecia, a play on words. That basically seeks to offer the product a uniqueness in name, and as well as connotes the security, trust that is associated with bank vault. So we have chosen to name our digital bank vault because in the current space of digital products, digital bank apps, and all sorts of solutions out there, we thought it was wise to also not join in what everyone is doing, but find a way of, according our digital bank some uniqueness in name. So it's a play on what? And what is critical today to consumers, to customers, it is one. This whatever solution, whatever app they use today, must be able to offer that security. They trust that if you keep your money in the bank and you transact, that you're transacting under a very safe environment. Secondly, it also gives the customers the ability to transact or do their businesses where they want, how they want it, and the way they want to be served. So these are the major, differentiating factors underlying the name vault. Having said that, Indeed, when like the chairman said, when we commenced our corporate transformation journey about 3 years ago, and elected to be a digitally led retail bank, we clearly had the customer in mind. We set out at the time that the industry was at a very defining stage in the life of the financial services industry. It was at the time that technology was reshaping the industry rapidly. And as a country, we also took all the initiatives that were necessary to ensure that we are not left behind as a country, to ensure that financial inclusion that will enable us to catalyze the growth of the economy was not left behind. And we are happy today. I have Ronke who is driving Senate and a few other people here today. And today with COVID-19 and the need for people to transact in a very, very safe environment, competition has further reshaped the way customers want to serve. The need for safety has also become paramount, and therefore, offering a contactless solution today becomes very, very key in the industry. So in the face of all this, and at the brink of a new era, we saw opportunities for a Polaris brand that could read and interpret the signs of the times and fill the emerging gaps in the financial services industry. These opportunities beckoned on us to define the banking landscape and change the name of the game. As a future-determining financial service provider focused on enabling enterprises, we sought to respond steadily but cautiously to the emerging market demands and cutting edge of technology. Indeed, we dare say that we saw VULTe about 3 years ago when we started operations as a bank. With VULTe now ready in our hands, we affirm our resolve to serve our customers better and make their banking experience more pleasurable. With VULTe as the enabling platform, we are now more empowered to bring to the market an array of banking products that will cater for the very needs of our diverse customers and even non-customers. You now have total control to serve yourself. It is no more customer service, but customer self-service in good. It's no more customer service, smiling, trying to please the customer. The landscape has changed. Customers serve themselves. Customers choose what they want, where they want it, and how they want it. And VULTe, what VULTe does is to enable the customer to take control, empower the customer to be able to do all that without asking for help or any other person to do that for him. So whether you are opening a new account, setting limits on your existing account, verifying your identity documents, registering your biometrics, making inquiries or taking an instant loan, you are in total control, as you can do that at your time. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, like the chairman of the bank has earlier said, VULTe represents a bold declaration to hand over control of banking services to our customers and allow them to serve themselves as they would want to be served. It also affirms Polaris Bank's commitment to accelerating financial inclusion and promoting a contactless lifestyle, especially in the era of COVID-19 pandemic. We believe that with the possibilities offered by VULTe, both the digital natives and non-natives, customers and non-customers, we find Polaris Bank and indeed VULTe their new home for consummating transactions. A recent data released by the Nigerian Tobacco Settlement System (NIC) showed that the volume of electronic payment transactions increased by about 80% year on year, as at first quarter 2021 compared to first quarter of 2020. While this is cheering indeed, we are very optimistic and confident that the introduction of VULTe by Polaris Bank into the digital banking space will exponentially improve the overall customer penetration of the country's e-payment space, and indeed immensely enrich the customer experience going forward. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, I use this opportunity to thank our regulators, particularly the Central Bank of Nigeria, for providing a very friendly regulatory environment and made this undertaking successful. I also want to thank our partners, the fintech, software development, fintech and software development communities, and indeed all those who have played various roles in making this plan come true, including our staff, millions of customers out there, and of course, the most important partners in this journey, our customers who are the greatest stakeholders. We owe you everything. We owe you VULTe. We owe you improving and enriching your banking experience with Polaris Bank. Thank you very much. Thank you and enjoy your symptoms.
A round of applause for Mr. Innocent CEK, Managing Director and CEO, Polaris Bank Limited. And now, the moment we've been waiting for.
Innovation is your imagination shining through the beautiful things you create and the lives you change. The wave of digital transformation sweeping across the world has created a new standard and a new lifestyle. As customers embrace possibilities offered by online transactions, digital banking has emerged as the new frontier for banking, and with it comes a new normal for the new age customer. The narrative has changed, and so must business. Innovation, convenience, accessibility, trust, and control. These are the new standards, and customers demand them without pretext. In this new landscape, value is non-negotiable, and customer remains king. What does this mean to us? It means banking without constraints. It means the customer must be in control. It's time to take charge. No more delays, no more stress, no more excuses. With over 40,000 man-hours on the road not traveled. Introducing Nigeria's new digital bank, VULTe by Polaris Bank. With VULTe, you can open an account without entering a physical bank. Take charge of your bill payments and scheduling, transfer funds, and get your loan in less than a minute. Visit www.vulte.ng. VULTe is also available to Polaris and non-Polaris Bank customers on Apple App Store and Android Play Store. Take control now with VULTe by Polaris Bank.
Put your hands together for the unveiling of the VULTe digital banking. Let's go. Put your hands together. Congratulations to the digital team. You can have the lights back on. We're going to take a few pictures. you very much. If everyone on the chairman's table can just join us in front. Here, we're going to take a picture very quickly. I'll continue with the rest of the event. Photographers, we have 30 seconds to take these pictures. At the unveiling of the most innovative, the most reliable, the VULTe digital banking app from Polaris Bank. You have 15 seconds, photographers. You want to do one without the masks very quickly? We're supposed to be COVID-19 compliant, but we'll take that quick chance. We have 5 more seconds, photographers, so that we can continue with the event. Thank you DJ for that background music, thank you. Very soon we're going to be calling on regulators, industry partners, people from the fintech community, software developers to give their goodwill messages. Thank you very much for coming forward. Thank you. Can we put our hands together again? We are here at the unveiling of VULTe. I know it's spelled VULTE. I had a problem with it the first time I saw it. I thought it was VULTe, but they corrected me immediately. They said, no, it's VULTe. All right then, thank you very much. We're going to be going to the next thing here on the agenda, which is goodwill messages from regulators, industry partners, the fintech community, and software developers. But before we go into that, I would just like to recognize a few people in the house with us tonight. Sorry, not tonight. In the house with us this morning. All right then. In no particular order, I would like to recognize Professor Olayinka David West. She's the Associate Dean and Professor of Information Systems, Lagos Business School, Pan Atlantic University. You can just give her a round of applause. Thank you for coming. Let's not forget, we have people that are watching from all over the world, our online community. We can't recognize each and every one of you, but we see you and we appreciate you. But people that have made it down here this morning, we have Indy Freke in Kose. She's the Chief Strategy Officer representing Michelle Elebe, the Managing Director of InterSwitch. A round of applause for her. We also have Babatunde Okeni. He's the Managing Director for Pay Attitude and he's with us this morning. In the house, of course, today is also Sarah Chidebelu Eze. She's the Head of Financial Institutions, also representing the Managing Director, NIBS, Nigerian Interbank Settlement System. Thank you for being here this morning. We have Bola Kolawole, Director of Infinite Gold. A round of applause. We have to keep clapping, we have to recognize everybody. We have Mr. Ayotunde Kukoni. He's the Managing Director and CEO of Hope Bank. A round of applause. Thank you for being here. We have Paul Mosimabale. I hope I pronounced that right. Paul Mosimabale. He's the co-founder of Upperlink. A round of applause. There are about 4 more names to go through, don't worry. We have Emmanuel Adeogun. He's the West African Manager for VMware. Thank you for joining us this morning. We also have Ayotunde Koka. He's the Managing Director of RAC Center with us here this morning as well. And finally, the last but not least, Dr. Ken Ipe. He's the Group Managing Director for Insights Redefinition. Thank you so much for being here. Now we're going to go ahead and take goodwill messages. I've been informed that we have a few people here who are going to be giving their goodwill messages. Alright, then while that is still getting prepared, there are two more people. You know, we have to make sure when you are in a house filled with royalty, you have to observe protocol. We have two more names here that I would like to recognize. Please give them a round of applause as I call their names. We have Ronke Kuye. She's the Managing Director of SANEF. That's the Shared Agent Network Expansion Facilities. Of course, and yes, I think I already called this name, the Managing Director of Pay Attitude, Tunde Okeni. Thank you so much for being here this evening. Well, we would like to take the goodwill messages now, if we can. Yes, we can do that. Okay, let's. Please don't forget that this is an event that is COVID-19 compliant. So the people that took off their masks, the people that took their pictures earlier, please wear your mask, sanitize your hands, and keep a safe distance from those around you. All right then. I would like to call these two people to the stage to give their goodwill messages. We're going to start with Mrs. Ronke Kuye, the Managing Director of SANEF. You can please make your way to the stage to give your goodwill message. And please be on standby, Managing Director, Pay Attitude, Mr. Tunde Okeni. Please a round of applause as she makes her way to the stage. Let's not forget, we are at the launch of the VULTe digital banking app by Polaris Bank.
Good morning all. I'm so happy to be here today at the launch of VULTe by Polaris Bank. This is quite a milestone, I must say, in the last 3 years. And it has come at the right time as well, when we're all pushing for financial inclusion together. We are all collaborators in it. Polaris Bank is one of our special partners, so a lot of you here. So congratulations, Polaris Bank, and I do hope that, and I know that we will benefit from what this is all about, which is financial inclusion and digital banking. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. I'm delighted to be here. I want to congratulate Polaris Bank, the chairman, then the CEO. There's no idea. The world is changing. Convenience, timeliness, inclusion. Those are the words that are in the world today. I want to congratulate the bank for joining in that journey, and I wish you all the best. As partners, we will be there with you. We will support you, and together we will make a change and a difference. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that goodwill message. I'm now going to call on the Managing Director of Insights Redefinite, Dr. Ikwe. If you can make your way to the front, please, for your goodwill message. The Managing Director, a round of applause as he makes his way to the stage for his goodwill message.
Good morning, everybody. We are all protocols observed. Just a quick one. When we started this journey with our Light and partner Polaris Bank, the understanding was with a mutual agreement that the fastest way to stand still in a fast-moving world, mean, the fastest way to move backwards in a fast-moving world is to stand still. We therefore decided that, you know what is most important now is not to stay put in the downstream sector where most of the players are. That the agreement was to quickly move away from the downstream sector to the midstream, which revolves around design thinking. And that will ride on platforms that will connect our consumer journey, connect our consumer aspirations, and then lead to the new ways of life which have come upon us. So this is supposed to help that conversation. This is supposed to help that process. And that process is to move away from road well traveled. Most players in this industry in Nigeria, DRC, are doing fantastically well. Apologies to Cameroon. But I told DRC that they are firmly in the road well traveled. And that is why most of the services, most of the conversations around banking, around transaction, around finance is transactional. Today, the new consumer do not want that. They want you to solve problems around their pain points. They want you to solve problems around the consumer journey. So you have to understand those aspirations. If you don't understand those aspirations and understand the platforms they engage in and live in, then you are still firmly in the road well traveled. So Polaris Bank has moved away from the road well traveled. We are road least traveled. And the challenge is to move Polaris Bank in under 5 years to the road never traveled. And that's what I'm doing.
Thank you. A round of applause for the Managing Director, Insights Redefinitely, Dr. Ken Ibe. Thank you so much. I have a few more people to recognize while my team, the technical team, readies our next video presentation. Now, very quickly, I'd like to recognize Sir Ademola Aladekomo, the Chairman, Champs PLC. A round of applause. Of course, we also have Mr. Adeyinka Adeyemi, the Managing Director of Intermac. A round of applause. We also have Mrs. Abiola Lasende, the Managing Director and CEO of Eminential Consulting. A round of applause for her as well. Also in the building is the Managing Director of AppZone, Mr. Obi Ematoro. A round of applause. And of course, last but not the least, Dr. M.I. Okoro. He's the captain, Ikoyi Club Golf Section, Ikoyi Club 1938. A round of applause, a round of applause. Thank you so much for being here this beautiful morning. Thank you so much. Don't forget, we are still at the launch of the VULTe Digital Bank app, the best bank app in the world. Right? Right? All right then. My tech team should be ready for me. We have a video. We have a video for you. All right then. Let's go into it. A round of applause as I make my way off the stage. As we ready the video, I would like to call on stage the Chief Digital Officer, Dele Adeyinka.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. I think you should be excited. Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for coming. With all gratitude to everyone seated there, all protocols duly observed. But I'd like to start by particularly appreciating the board, the ESCO, and the management of Polaris Bank for the foresight given in leading us in this path. There's no other better way that we will have done it in this age and time than serving our customers digitally. Thank you very much. Please a round of applause to our board. sure we'll also recognize all our practitioners, colleagues in the industry, players, stakeholders who are here today. My job and my assignment this morning is very simple. We are all excited, having worked on this project for the last 1.5, 2 years thereabout. And some of our staff, in fact all of our staff, and some of our customers are already using this platform. But we just feel after checking, crossing all the T's and dotting all the I's and getting all the required certification from several third parties, external, we're giving the required assurance that it's now time for us to unveil this to our customers. So I'm happy that we are witnessing this. For those who have the privilege to be here physically despite all the challenges of COVID, and for our myriads of online audience who are joining us this morning, we really appreciate everyone. My assignment is just to take us through the platform and showcase to us few of the features and exciting functionalities on that platform. Well, I need to start by saying that our customers can go to any of the stores, depending on which device they use, Google Store, Google Play Store, or Apple Store, to download VULTe, VULTe, from the stores. And that opens our services and banking services as well to the globe as a whole. So we are not just limited by the number of branches that we have right now. Our branches are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to all of our customers. Now, after that is downloaded, onboarding itself is so seamless, and that can be done in less than 5 minutes. There is a laundry list of features and functionalities. Practically what we've done is to ensure that everything that is possible within the physical brick and mortar branch, as we call it, is also available to serve our customers digitally. But because we are constrained with time, I will only take us through 3 of those exciting features that I would like to share with our audience today, while they allow everyone to have a feel after they've downloaded it. So we cue with the video just as a guide. Alright, so this is the login screen, and facially our consumers can easily be onboarded. So once they're onboarded, they see a plethora list of menu there, features that our consumers can go through and use for the services for their banking services. The particular one I like to emphasize on is funds transfer. Our consumers today can transfer funds. They go to that menu and they're able to see the option for funds transfer. But what's so peculiar about this one that I'm sharing, the option where our customers can transfer to multiple customers all at once without necessarily picking all of those things. So they see the option there. The option says there are 3 options, and they pick the first option and they can transfer to third parties. So funds transfer is open. The source account is also open. The amount will be typed into the space for amounts. And beneficiary list, either already saved or newly added, will also be picked from the archive right in the app. Once that is done, authentication is done, and then the transaction is consummated. On this screen, you can add as many as 5 as 10 users and pay them simultaneously without repeating that process. It's just a function of adding more and more beneficiaries on that platform, and that's what we're seeing on the screen. One user is already added to be credited, other users will be added, and we keep adding, and as you see, the second user is already added, and we can add and keep adding from the beneficiary list, and that is consummated immediately. Alright? So the third user is already added, as we see, and we did on this video, we added I think about 5 users just to give it a shot. Okay, so as soon as this is done, we will get to the second, also exciting feature that we want to showcase. We've added about 4 now. Let us add the 5th one, and then the transfer is and all the 5 of them are paid simultaneously. So this is the point at which the list of the 5 beneficiaries are shown, and that the screen that also gives an opportunity for the authorization to be done, where the password is also okay. So those 4 digit pins there, and that concludes the whole process as it were. The second video, which we also quickly run through without taking too much of our time, showcases a very exciting feature where loans can be obtained without necessarily filling all the tedious processes that traditional banks go through today. We are now digital, and our customers will just be able to obtain their loans at the comfort of their devices, just so easily within minutes. They are validated, they are authenticated, and then okay, good. So the screen is showing how this can be done. Our customers can take loans at the speeds of seconds and get their accounts credited, and they can use those funds, and then at the end of the month, within 30 days, they will pay. So this is the screen where the loan options are there. Already, every customer is appraised just to see how much is the bank can avail to them. On this screen, we are attempting to take a loan of 150,000. That is the amount that we want to take. Terms and conditions are there that for our customers to read through, and once that is done, authorization is also required just to confirm that they are the authorized person trying to do this. And once that is done, the loan is available immediately. The third, last but not the least feature, we also like to quickly showcase to our audience, both those who are sitting physically and watching us online, is the option where payments can be made using the latest technology in the industry called NQR code. So NQR is an option where, because of COVID today, codes are displayed at market location, and our customers will be able to use their, okay, so it shows on the screen the next QR code, and that is scanned. Customers will not need to memorize merchant's information, name of the merchant, the amount to be put in there, authorization is done, and thereafter the merchant will receive payment. These are just 3 exciting features among a laundry list of others. So our recommendation, and I think the next step that we want everyone to do, is to go to the store, download the app, and start enjoying an exciting banking experience with our very own Polaris Bank. Please, a round of applause for our bank. Thank you very much.
Can we give him one more round of applause? All right then. Thank you so much for that. That's the Chief Digital Officer, Mr. Adele Adeyinka, running us through how the Vault banking app works. Just very quickly, just a few things. I myself have downloaded the app, I've tried it out, and I have to say it's very seamless, very easy to use. It's new, of course, but it feels like a more stable platform, of course. And it's very important to note that it is fully homegrown, so it was made and developed here in Nigeria, Africa. So that's it. I think we deserve a round of applause for that. Let's not forget that it's more flexible, it's scalable, it has a better user experience that he's shown on stage here. It's seamless, and it's 100% self-service. That means customers are not required to visit your portal to open an account. They don't need to go into the bank to open an account. I was surprised myself. One thing I have to note though, because I'm sure everybody here is going to be getting that bank app. There are QR codes on every gift bag, so you have to get that banking app. But one thing the one advice I have to give you is when you are signing up, make sure, because you're going to take a picture of yourself, and that picture is going to be your picture for a very long time. So make sure you open the windows, you face the sun, and you take a good picture, because if you take a picture where your head is on one side, or your cap is not seated right, that is a picture that your customers and people that you relate with are going to see for a very long time. So I learned the hard way. I wasn't wearing my hair when I took the picture because I thought I could change it later. But I know I'm still pretty without the hair with my cornrows. A round of applause for VULTe banking app, making our lives easier one day at a time. There is this ad that is about to play. You know, I thought I would never get home. You know, there are these jingles that are coming out now, and before you know it, you're humming it. I think the most recent one in my mind was that fa. But they will come with a new one, and trust me, you're going to be singing along very soon. Let's take a look at this new ad from Polaris Bank for the launch of the VULTe banking app.
Don't need stress in my life. Avoid the yawa, I no want queue for the bank. Sharp, I don't open an account. Digital bank, we get the power, now VULTe. I pay my bills easily, I'm running things like a boss. Collect a loan with no collateral. VULTe is the answer, VULTe is the way, VULTe is the answer. From Polaris Bank, VULTe is the answer, VULTe is the way.
Take control. Download VULTe by Polaris Bank. That's VULTE. Visit the Google Play Store or Apple Store now. VULTe is available to Polaris and non-Polaris Bank customers. VULTe by Polaris Bank.
One more time for that effect. Let's go.
Avoid the yawa, I no want queue for the bank. Sharp, I don't open an account. Digital bank, we get the power, now VULTe. I pay my bills easily, I'm running things like a boss. Collect a loan with no collateral. VULTe is the answer, VULTe is the way, VULTe is the answer. From Polaris Bank, VULTe is the answer, VULTe is the way.
Take control. Download VULTe by Polaris Bank. That's VULTE. Visit the Google Play Store or Apple Store now. VULTe is available to Polaris and non-Polaris Bank customers. VULTe by Polaris Bank.
A round of applause. VULTe is the answer. VULTe is the way, the only way. So start downloading right now. A round of applause. It's not easy. I spent some time with the team, you know, obviously as the host, just trying to understand what was going to happen today, and I must say, they have been working tirelessly day and night. So let's just give the team a round of applause right now. Okay, so we're moving on very quickly. We're almost done. I know you have places to be, money to make that you're going to spend on the VULTe app. All right, then, so I'm going to be calling on the Executive Director, Mr. Abdullahi S. Mohammed, Alhaji Abdullahi S. Mohammed, to give us his remark. And he's going to be giving us a little a surprise. I can't wait to hear what it is. I don't want to give it away. A round of applause as he makes his way on stage. Thank you very much, sir.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of excitement that will follow my presentation. It is indeed a pleasure to be part of this ever-making event, the unveiling and launch of VULTe by our bank. The launch of this digital tool, it is only for you, our customers, that is present, and our future customers that will be onboarding and downloading the VULTe application. With this revolutionary tool, you are simply taking absolute control of your banking transactions. I see this opportunity to, on behalf of all of us in Polaris Bank, to thank you most sincerely for your loyalty to the brand, Polaris Bank. I'm also using this opportunity to announce to you, our customers, and our future customers, especially the young ones, that there are more to win from today. For every new sign-on customer from today, and for the next 30 days, 1 month, your transactions will be done free of charge. And that is not enough. As you download the VULTe app within the next 24 hours, every hour, the 833rd person to download the app and do a transaction by purchasing airtime will have double of the amount he or she purchased. I'm not done yet. There is more. And within the next 24 hours as well, if you visit the Google or all the app stores and download the VULTe app, the first 2,000 that enroll into the VULTe application will have gifts delivered to them at the preferred branches. So therefore, I'm speaking to all of us that are online and those of us that are here. If you don't have the VULTe application, this is the right time to start downloading immediately. 2,000 new users will be given gifts at their own various locations of choice. So please download VULTe now. Thank you very much. I'd like to see this opportunity to also invite our ABU chairman, Nalabenki Ahmed. He has something to tell us as well. Thank you very much.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, permit me to disrupt this program. I'm not supposed to speak, but I thought I should also speak.
Thank you very much. Oh, I thought I can shout enough for the audience to listen to me. Permit me to disrupt this program, at least to speak briefly. This is the first time I'm having an opportunity to interact with the fintech industry. My first experience was about 2 years ago or so. I used to organize a program, I think, in Abuja. And I think what I know was there. And that was the first time I heard that our colleagues who are in the fintech industry were being targeted by the police. And that the moment you carry a bag, you are a legitimate target, long before the NSAS. And it was amazing that it was a very pervasive, issue that has permeated, particularly in Lagos. And therefore, some of us who have watched what happened subsequently were surprised. But one thing that is obvious, and if Sir Demola is here, I think we're the answers in this room. And when you looked at the advert, and she said this advert is not meant for you, And I agree. But it's also meant for the majority of Nigerians. And we have a very young population, the demographic is very clear. So this is meant for them. We used to hear the Skybank beautiful race, if you recall. But this one I think is the best, and it speaks to Nigerians. And when I say Nigerians, the majority of Nigerians are very young. I also want to confess that the day has stolen the show. Dele is wearing the right dress. And perhaps all of us have also dressed that manner. And maybe some of you would have seen our grey hair. And perhaps this is what we need to learn. I was trying. I also had that line saying that we were going to deliver your gifts. The righteous. I thought they should be delivered in the respective addresses. And we can outsource that. And so we don't need to ask our branches to deliver those items. And it's very easy. So, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I've been associated with financial inclusion in case here. Work with ABS as CFIT, also part of the Gates Foundation that is also promoting financial inclusion. But my concern is that we need a voice. We need a voice to ensure that we promote this segment of our financial services industry. We struggled during the dispute between us, MTN, and some banking university, USSD. We were happy that we provided this handle. We provided an opportunity for Nigerians to have another platform. We are living in a financial services industry that is ban-based. Almost 80% of our financial assets are in banks. And over the years, we've tried to push this to non-bank financial institutions, and that's what it should be. So I hope and pray that this is an industry that will promote and ensure that we provide for that. We must create new markets that none of us have even thought about. And I think that is what innovation is all about. Not what somebody needs, but what somebody does not even think he needs. And then when you create new markets, then obviously we are creating an opportunity for others to develop. And I think this is what we should continue to promote. Very difficult environment, extremely difficult environment. But the beauty of it is that there are so many shining examples today in our fintech industry. And I hope and pray that we work together as stakeholders and to see how we can move our financial services industry, and particularly the fintech to the next one. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you very much, Chairman. Thank you. We are coming to the end, very, very close to the end of this wonderful event. Just to reiterate, the promos that are running, if you have the VULTe Digital Bank app, you get 30 days worth of free transfers. All users will enjoy 30 days of free local transfers. And also an hourly double airtime promo. That's 100% airtime bonus for any customer doing his or her 833rd transaction. That's every hour. And don't forget this, we're here, but there are people online watching from around the world. I want to say thank you for logging in. And of course, on Twitter, I have good news. VULTe is currently trending at #1 on Twitter. It's not easy. There's a lot happening in Nigeria right now. A round of applause. Thank you to our online family for making that happen. And also, as you leave here today on your social media platforms, be it Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whichever one you use, don't forget to use the hashtag #TakeControl. Take control VULTe. Let's continue to make VULTe trend throughout this. People will be wondering what's happening. What's happening here? A round of applause for the VULTe team. Now, very quickly, thank you. We're moving on to Executive Director, Mr. Shebu Opeke. A round of applause for him as he makes his way to the stage.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I stand on existing protocols. My job here today is quite simple, although it's always a hard one when you have to speak after your chairman or tribe. Just to say, on behalf of the board, the management and staff of Polaris Bank, I want to thank you all for the time you have shared with us today. We know it's early morning, a work day, so we really appreciate you being able to squeeze out time to join us. I want to give special thanks to the chairman, Mr. M.K. Ahmad, for making our time to be part of this event. Our appreciation also goes to all our partners in the banking industry, our regulators, consultants, members of the fintech community, as well as to my colleagues who honestly have worked tirelessly to make today happen. It's a project they've been on for a while, and I'm happy that they've been able to bring it to fruition. Then I also want to thank thousands of guests who have joined us virtually today from across the globe, including the media and are part of this launch. We want to reaffirm that Polaris Bank will continue to delight our clients with innovative services and products that we believe will make banking more convenient, seamless, faster, and easy. For our small businesses and corporate clients, let me assure you that this is just the beginning, as we also have other innovative products that will be rolling out for your convenience in a very short while. Once again, we say thank you to everyone that's been a part of this event. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you. I know that we have given our vote of thanks, but we'd like to hear from one more person before we round up tonight. You're probably one this morning. I don't know why I'm stuck in nighttime. I haven't slept since yesterday, so my body is working in nighttime. I went to get this outside because everybody is going to be getting one of these. So there's no excuse. Here is the QR code. As soon as you get your bag, turn it around, scan it, and download the VULTe app. When you get home, show everybody on your street. Yes, this is the QR code. Don't forget. Please, we are all ambassadors here, so let's make sure we make the VULTe app go viral. All right, then. So I'm going to call on Sir Alade Kemkomo Dewa. Yes, you're going to give us your final blessings just to end this on a good note. So if you can just make your way to the stage. He is the chairman, Chance PLC. Sademola Alade Komo. Thank you so much.
When you're surprised, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really not too surprised with this innovation. You have two men that are very innovative on the VULTe solution. What is a gentleman that gave us something we did not need, or we thought we did not need? A result with his team, a massive issue that confounded this nation for decades. He pioneered the pension solution. So you can't be surprised that Polaris Bank that he chairs is coming up with another innovative solution to us resolving issues that most people thought they did not have. I believe NP deserves a big round of applause. surprise that is also part of this particular innovation. So, ladies and gentlemen, you are very welcome. You are opportune, and you are being given an opportunity to be part of this revolution. The managing director, the executive directors of Polaris Bank, congratulations, and also congratulate the board. Thank you so much. God bless you.
We have one more person that needs to address us. I mean, we did say this event was going to end at 11:15, and it's 11:11, so I still have 4 minutes of your time. Yes. So I'm going to call on stage now, Mr. Tunde Koka. A round of applause. I think this is the managing director of RAC. A round of applause. The last person to talk to us tonight. Woo!
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and it is a surprise to be asked up here, but also a deep honor. We've had a long relationship with Polaris Bank. We provide the hosting for the digital assets. And the innovation came through in thinking, well, actually, if we leverage the quality that we offer, we can actually scale, we can interconnect all the network providers we need to allow the innovation to happen very, very quickly. The vision of the MD now, and you might have also read in some of the digital, some of the media and some of the accolades and recognition he's had with the transformation of the bank. He's pivoted from when we worked together at Access Bank many years ago, clearly from the business side to the operations side, and now MD, and leading a fantastic team here of innovation. I think what's happened here is congratulations, and it was a real great role model. And I wish the leadership team, the board, the MD, the executive directors all the best. It's a deep honor actually to be part of this success in providing a part of the digital infrastructure. And we really look forward to being part of the success going forward as the bank scales. And it has the ability to scale, the skills, the innovation. And I really do wish it all the best in achieving what is a very, very clearly deserved opportunity to grow in the banking industry in Nigeria, and perhaps even beyond. Thank you very much, and congratulations.
And finally, we have two, okay, I'm just joking, we're done with the speeches. But I want to say one thing before we close. I didn't bring the backboard when I spoke about the QR code. I know we've all given the willful messages, goodwill messages to the team here today, but the best thing you can do for the team is to tell people about VULTe. It just takes one conversation. I've tried this banking app. I mean, try it yourself. This is not false advertising. Try it yourself, and of course, tell somebody who's going to tell somebody who's going to tell somebody. My name is Shayto Atigari. I've been your hostess this morning. Thank you so much for being here. Of course, we have tea, we have snacks, light refreshments for everyone here. The room all the way at the end to my left, that would be to your right. There's a room there with tea, snacks, refreshments, water, just something to kick you off before you start your journey. No Lagos traffic, and not really tell where you get to your destination, so it's better to get something in your belly. Thank you so much for being here, and don't forget that we are here for the VULTe digital banking app. Thank you so much, and have a good day.
My life. Avoid the yawa, I don't want to be so deep.
Now we're going to take pictures. Please don't forget to check around for your personal belongings, your phones, your laptops. Please have photographers on standby, so please let's take pictures with the chairman, with the MD,
Avoid the yawa, I no one queue for the bank. Sharp, sharp, I don't open an account. Digital bank, we get the power now vault. I pay my bills easily, I'm running things like a boss. Collect a loan with no collateral. Vault is the answer, vault is the way, vault is the answer. From Polaris Bank, vault is the answer, vault is the way.
Take control. Download VULTe by Polaris Bank. That's VULTE. Visit the Google Play Store or Apple Store now. VULTe is available to Polaris and non-Polaris Bank customers.